Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, good afternoon.
We had a pretty uneventful day. We've been up since, I don't even know what time we got up this morning. What, 2?
It's a blur.
Maybe about 2 a.m. Day's not too far from being over with. Figured we check in with you, say hello. Don't want anybody to think we disappeared or anything.
Me and some comments pulled up, guys.
Is that what you done?
Yeah. TT, you're kicking me.
Miss G did that video of TT and Mooch last night. It was hilarious. I don't know if y'all seen it all the way to the end. But all I did was mention cookies and TT jumped straight up.
Yeah. It's the only thing to get that fluffy girl out of bed is cookies.
Yeah, she looked around and there wasn't no cookies. We had to find one and give it to her.
Doris says hi. Jennifer says jelly G's. Anna says hello G's. Tejo says hi. Ralph says good morning G's. Donald says hi G's. Anna says hello you wonderful people. Well, good afternoon guys. Linda said morning G's and puppies. Darlene
Good
says
morning.
hello. Jennifer Griffin says hi. Gator Girl says good morning. Jay Wade says good morning. Hey guys. Wendy says good afternoon, Mary and G.
Anything
and G
eventful
Force.
today, guys? Or are you guys having a lazy day?
Melody says good afternoon, G's pumpers and G addicts. Safe travels today. Jerry Wright says good afternoon, G's and puppy dogs. Tracy says, hey, when you all get a chance, you need to go to Defender of Ants video today. He's slandering you. Sounds like Brian, Nick, Nicole, and Suman.
That's because he wants you guys to watch. I refuse to watch it.
Jennifer says good afternoon. Darlene says good afternoon, G's.
He's gotta talk about people that's more relevant than him
To get
in
people
order
to watch.
for you guys to watch, and you guys are falling right into it. I mean, I refuse to watch it. I don't care what he says. Does what he say make it true? Absolutely not.
We got little Blinky in the house. Little Blinky said, did TT get her cookie? Yes, she did. She was super excited after that and went back to sleep.
The sooner people stop watching him, the sooner he'll just disappear.
Jeff says those dogs were ready to get up. LOL. Ellen said good afternoon from Ohio. Good afternoon. Hey Barbie. Barbie says hello. Have a great day.
How you doing?
Randy says hello G's and G family. Hope everyone is having a great day. We are, and we
It's
are.
kind of funny that, you know, he thinks it's relevant to slam me and stuff, but they all knew we were in Bunker Hill for a whole day. Never showed up once. Makes you wonder why, huh?
Louie Lou says, where are you heading? Heading for? God bless you. We're heading for Jonesboro, Arkansas.
I'm sure if somebody asks me, he'll say, oh, it's because they're irrelevant. But I'm not too irrelevant to talk about me, though, am I?
Lisa says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G. I hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Love you too, hon. Ronald says, hello, G's. Well, hello. Patricia says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G and all the G-Force family. Hope
Good
everyone has
afternoon.
a wonderful day in whatever you do. Thank you, hon. You too.
Drive. That's what I'm going to do. Drive.
Jerry Wright says, I'm putting off mowing the lawn today. Beverly says, I agree, G. Chris says, good afternoon, G's and G-Force family. Good afternoon. Vicky says, howdy. Well, howdy, Vicky. Tracy says, hey, TT and Mooch. They're sleeping. Karen says, Mr. G, you're always right. Stop watching.
Yeah.
James Garrison says, hey, G's. Hope all is well. We love y'all. Love you too, bud.
As far as being always right, I mean, Mr.
I don't know
G,
about
she
that.
should beg to differ.
Brenda says exactly, G. He's a coward. Kim says, good afternoon. Have a safe ride today. Thank you, hon. Sherry Beeman says, good morning. Hope all is going good. How was your breakfast today? Cloudy out here? Good you have good weather. Love and hugs to both of you. Our donuts were pretty good, Cherry. Karen says, good afternoon, G's.
letter, and it's kind of hard to send a letter to somebody that's homeless.
Charlotte
Then you
says,
sue them, and then they ain't got nothing to take. I mean, they have nothing to lose.
they're just trying to trigger everyone.
Yeah.
Charlotte says, good morning. If you need help, code word is cookies.
Cookies.
Kevin says, the K-Man in the house. Greetings to the G family.
What's
and
going
G-Force
on,
Army. Michelle says, good afternoon. I hope you're cool. It's so hot here in Virginia today.
It's like 85 degrees here.
It's not bad here at all. When we woke up, it was kind of chilly.
Here we go. Back up.
Don Manny says, good day, G's, Mooch, and TT.
Backing her down, westbound or southbound. Backing her down.
You have yourself a safe travel. Love you both. Love you too, hon. Randy says, cleaning is what I'm doing. Wish I had a magic wand. Me too,
Got a
sometimes.
6-minute backup.
But
According to the maps.
But according to G, he has a self-cleaning truck.
Yeah.
Ow, mooch toe. Laura says, good afternoon, beautiful G's. I love traveling and seeing the country. Well, we enjoy having you roll with us, huh? Rhonda said, hello from Ohio. Rain here. Have a super day. You too, honey. Julie says, it's National Lazy Day. TT's just celebrating. Good for you, TT. She's awake right now.
Oh, she
just
woke
laying
up
down.
really quick when I said cookies.
She did. And then she looked very perturbed because she didn't get a cookie right away.
What's the matter, almost?
Joyce says, hello, G's. Hope you are off to a wonderful day. We are, hon. Doreen says, good morning, G's. Morning, sweetheart. Dee says, hey, G's and G-Force. Cookies.
Cookies.
She's not laying down for that one. She's awake with her eyes partially open. Little Blinky says, dadgum drama queens. Yeah. Sherry says, love the video, Mooch protecting you while TT slept through it until you said cookies. And Marie says, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Cookie Monster throwback. LOL. Love the pups and you. Safe travels.
Yeah, I hollered at him. Maybe you just didn't hear.
I got mine turned on there. I didn't even say a damn thing. Here I am trying to slow down. Motherfuckers cut me short. 91,000 is kind of hard to stop.
It just means you need to leave a little bit more room in front of you, right?
Hey, what lane are we losing?
Don't know yet.
You're gonna lose that
Left lane.
left lane. Left lane closed in half a mile from where I'm at.
All right, cover that, driver.
Ethel says, oh, looks like a traffic jam. Yes. Brandy says, cookie. Did someone say cookies?
Fucking four-wheelers like fucking rabbits. They see a lane slowing down, they just fucking scatter with no turn signal. And my mama running this white GMC. Shit, she look fine.
That driver's having a good day.
Just checking out the
I want to see. I want to see.
I wanna see. Katrina
Yeah, one
says,
of those GMC terrain. She got no mind with no pass their side, but they ain't nothing to look at her. Tell me that.
I don't see the little white GMC terrain.
Must be up further.
No, it's probably
Or
back
back.
So
further.
I'm back here jumping down that fucking right lane to get over that
He
left
just thinks he
lane.
has to use F word
For
every other word.
other
doesn't he?
word. Katrina says, Mrs. G, I'm so sorry that
He needs
piece
to
of
expand his
crap
vocabulary.
called you a lot lizard. We all know better. When I sent that video, it made
Yeah,
me
those
so
girls
mad.
got a couple
Honey,
of
don't let
short
it bother you because it didn't
over
bother
in that
me.
GMC.
I know you guys get upset.
One of them white GMC in that passenger side look like a man. Oh, the one in the passenger side? Yeah, he must be real funny because it looks like he's wearing some shorty shorts.
Roddy Mom says Truckers
Oh,
watching
the
some
driver showed
covers.
up. I think titties on that
Sherry
shit.
Beeman. Oh, goodness.
Oh, hell, he's talking about titties.
I think that
You never know what you're gonna hear in the
Motherfuckers
city.
need to hurry up. I gotta be to Louisville before 3 o'clock.
Sherry Beavis says those truckers in those words. Charlotte says, what are we
Not
hauling?
my problem. You should have planned better.
We're hauling
About 2
labels.
hours. Travis, ain't no planning and everything when you turn the fucking crane down. You know, it come a quick, part so quick and everything. Then we got owner operators that don't show up on time and throw a fucking screwball and everything.
Well, driver, you need to expand your vocabulary just a little bit.
Cat says, geez, I thought my mouth ran dirty.
Hey, that driver along. Let me tell you, Driver, I probably make more money a year than you do. You probably owner operator, and I'll lay my whole year's salary on it.
What's that got to do with your vocabulary?
Jeff said, geez, that dark. LOL. Cindy says, LOL, Mr. G didn't miss
You
that.
know what he got. They need somebody to need to, they need to mash that gas, tote that ass.
D says, a few F words are understandable. We fine.
Yeah,
You
there's the
gotta
other.
be somewhere by 3 o'clock, but at the same time, you have no sort of planning. If you know you gotta be somewhere at 3 o'clock, leave a little early. Screw if they're there or not. Like I said, buddy, I just gotta be too low by 3 o'clock due to a permit curfew and everything. I don't have to be until the job site in Illinois until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't mind that driver.
Robin says, well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm coming
well.
to it. I guarantee you, I'll lay my check on his check, and I guarantee you I'll make more money last year than he ever did.
What's it matter?
Who gives a shit? I'm saying I should plan. I planned, and I was told to be on site to load at a certain time. Well, when you got owner-operators at DFA, dick fuck around and everything because
She's very
they get
upset.
there late. It makes me
Gee,
get
you gotta
loaded
see
late when
G's
I'm
face.
one of the last ones to get loaded off the crane. The tractor's got to come off last.
But what's that got to be? What's that got to do with how much money he makes?
He's like running them cocksuckers. No, mine has nothing to do with it. I love my job.
Well, I'm more of a truck driver than you are because I make more money than you do.
I guarantee you, if you're owner operator, by the time you pay your fuel, your insurance, your bank, your repairs, and everything, I'll lay my last year's salary that's still in my bank account that you didn't put more in your bank account than I did. Nobody cares.
Oh, ask the IRS how much money I made. They're going to tell you I made nothing.
Company driver.
D says, so that guy needs a cookie. Wendy says, wow, that driver is a whiner, LOL. Donald said, someone tell him, shut up, stupid. Go truck him.
Shut up, stupid.
Mary Wright says, are you playing truck driver karaoke again?
I like to get people worked up sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but it's amusing.
Hey, oversized load. I was just trying
Anne Marie says, what in the Sam Hill did he have for breakfast? Spoiled milk?
You're good, driver. I won't behind you.
Pretty sure somebody
I
pissed in
tried
his
to let him
wheels.
go on and everything. Since you know what you done, he had that phone up to his eyeballs.
Ladima says, give him a sticker. Sherry Beeman says, tell that trucker I'm going to wash his mouth out with soap. Wow, tell him, G. Wow, tell him, G. G says, easy now.
I gotta watch him. That thing grossing 91,000 on 5.
Robin says, get him triggered, Mr. G.
Leave a little extra room. Heck, this ain't my first day in the road. This isn't my first rodeo. You know these cars are going to cut you off. You know you need to leave a little extra room.
Dad says he got up on the wrong side of the bed. Bruce says, I like the
Yeah, but he makes more money now.
He's having a bad day, okay, guys? It's from what it sounds like. He's having a bad
I'll
day.
give you that. That actually made me laugh.
Go down there, nothing in cars scattered. And when he
Billy Bob said, wow, some of them PUP with that man's Cheerios. Debbie says, throw him a cookie.
Driver, you're a little high strung today, man. You need to settle down, relax, have a good time, enjoy the view, enjoy the ride, man. Life's too short, you're gonna have a heart attack.
the Georgia ride till motherfuckers don't let you know what's going on. I'll forget, half these motherfuckers can't afford an $89.99 radio because they make cheap wages.
Hell, Han, what do you care about what somebody else makes? Drive your truck. You're a professional driver. You know you're hauling over 80,000 pounds. You done said it. You're 90-something thousand pounds. You know you need to leave extra room in front of you. I mean, is this your first day at the office?
driver. Everything's going to be all right.
Everything's gonna be fine.
42 tweets asked him, does he have 50 cents you can borrow? The demon says he just wants to flex his muscles. Bar said, who pissed on his post toasties this morning?
I know, huh?
He says, I think that guy got a wedgie while he had his G-string on. Heather says, tell him we're sending some hugs because he needs it.
I think he needs a hug.
G says, tell him, G. James said, did he go to sailor school? Karen says, he gave me a good laugh, LOL.
This guy's sitting there reading something in his lap. I can see his eyes through his beard.
Because he's not looking forward, he's looking down. Kim says, the first day at the office, that was priceless. Wendy says, listening to all this cracking me up. Thomas says, hey, good buddy, everything's going to be all right.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Mary said, ask him if he's a sailor. And Fancy was her name, says, get him, G. Jerry said, how is...
They didn't see that, but I actually keyed that up on the CB. I think he's just being quiet now.
Jerry says, how is it owner-operator's fault there's road construction?
He's mad because nobody gave him heads up. I actually did give him a heads up, but maybe he didn't have a squelch down enough to hear it as far ahead as I was of him.
But also, it sounds like he had a rotten start to the day as it was. I guess he's hauling a crane.
Some people are just happy to bitch. Excuse my language, just the way it is.
Joyce says, sure pray he has a better day. Michelle says, let it all out. It will be okay.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Stephanie says, he needs some cheese with his wine. Shaw Murray says, R51, Dougie. Chantel says, what's the opposite of a Karen? Is it a grumpy trucker? LOL. WZ says, quit watching the critters. Don't give them views. They are all talk and harmless, jealous idiots. Leah's mama says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. G, it was so nice to meet you guys yesterday. Sorry for
always happy to meet you. That was
have a meal with you, sweetheart.
not often that we have that extra time. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of time, but we usually have no time.
Yeah. Beverly says everyone has a bad day, I suppose. Yes. Needed a heads up, LOL.
Well, you're hauling that much weight. You anticipate things like that. And if you're going to run your truck like you're empty, then yeah, you're going to have to slam on your brakes. You have to anticipate everything.
Wendy says, well, his grumpy day turned into our entertainment. We appreciate that, grumpy truck. And Channel 9 is for emergencies.
It's supposed to be.
Mark said, had a very few peaches on the old tree this year. Picked them yesterday. So good. Probably the last one for the tree. Or last year for the tree. Aw, that's sad. Lori says, good afternoon. Did I miss the party? LOL. What blows my turbo? Hey, Amber Joe.
Amber Joe, what's going on? Louisville. We're about 26 miles east of Louisville on 71.
Thomas said, Scott Rollins, Mr. G's getting a good buddy fired up on the CB. Sherry Beeman says, why would anyone need to give him a head start? There are signs on the road saying construction ahead. Because they started to abruptly come to a stop.
Backed
He was
up
further back. So he didn't get the chance to see, he didn't get to the signs just yet. So it is nice when, someone hollers on the radio that there's a backup coming up, or what lane that we're fixing to lose, or just, passing along information. It definitely does help up, but he just sounded super crappy today. Cindy says, want a cop go to Channel 19, Nate eavesdrop, LOL. Morgan says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. G, it was nice meeting you yesterday from the Shy Girl. It was nice meeting you too, sweetheart. He's ornery. Bruce says, so he's 95 cents more than a driver of I don't care.
Yeah,
Sean Murphy says,
I
switch to
could
another
care
channel.
less what another driver thinks. Or what another driver makes, excuse me.
Kevin says, just got back. Did I miss any excitement? Did I? James says, hey, due to Canada.
What?
They didn't finish it.
Okay, then. The next.
And then I was trying to read the next comment and we hit a bump.
Oh.
Christ follower says, have you guys tried out the new Rand McNally GPS that you unboxed in another video?
Yeah, it's on the dash.
We did. Little Blinky said, I turned my radio down with all that chatter. Kirsten says, maybe we need to nominate grumpy truckers of the day or week and find a way to send them a booby prize. I'm sure you would like that.
There's a lot of them out there, let me tell you.
Shirley said, or a bull in the road. Patricia said, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Sending love from Portland, Oregon. Much love back to you. Rick said, hello, everyone. Hey, Rick.
How you doing?
Joyce says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G. How's your boy? Love from Ohio. He's doing good. He's really doing a lot of stuff that, you know what, is out of his comfort zone, but he's okay with it. Crash Faller says, what are your thoughts on the new GPS?
So far, so good. I like it.
We had to do an update on it, but hey.
The update they sent isn't a regular update, though, honey.
Oh.
The update they sent was for the beta.
The beta, I guess. Because we do beta testing for Rand McNally. Jeff said, see any windmills lately? Dee said, Miss G, your headache gone? Actually, my head feels a lot better than it did yesterday. It's kind of there, it's dull, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. And thank you for asking, hon. Joe Nagy in the house said, hey, folks. Hey, Joe.
What's going on, my brother?
Gloria said, finally got to try pork tacos. What do you put on yours?
Cilantro, onion, and salsa. That's about if you're doing the recipe that like I was making, that's all I put on it. Cilantro, onion, and salsa. Maybe some queso fresco if you want it, but usually not. Cilantro and onion and salsa.
Penny Clark says, sadly, people think that guy represents the average trucker. Tammy says, hello from Wisconsin. How's the day so far? It's going good, huh?
Going good.
Bruce said, Little G Gonzalez says, howdy, family. Vroom, vroom. The bike feels good.
How you doing, Little G?
Hey, Little G.
Glad you enjoyed that, man.
James.
I thought he was going to take off on it.
Oh, okay. James says, have been in Ontario, Canada. Let's see. Christ Faller says, I'm new to the OTR game. What
I think maybe he's
GPS?
asking. I've been to Brampton quite a bit.
Christ Faller
But
says,
it's been a long time.
I'm new to the OTR game. What GPS would you recommend?
Personally, I like the Rand McNally, but at the end of the day, as long as it's truck specific, I like the Rand McNally because Rand McNally's done the Motor Carrier Atlas for so many years, and so who better to have his trucker GPS than
Rand McNally.
Rand McNally, the one that does the commercial motor carrier Atlas.
Mary Ann says, hey y'all, did you sell your house? It is under contract. Our closing date is the 15th or 16th of September.
I think it's 15.
I think it's the 16th.
I could be wrong.
We could both be wrong. It could be the 14th. 17th.
It's the 15th.
City Hume says, where are you headed, G's? Jonesboro, Arkansas. Scott Rollin says allergies. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. My eyes have been super itchy And it felt like a really bad sinus headache. Scott Rollin says, and then the super full
Well, over here, covered wagon.
Then the what?
the super full moon. Joe Nagy says, trying to figure out these cheap loads. Oh,
But good luck, man. I don't know.
it's awful.
You let me know when you figure it out.
Christ follower says, any specific model on the GPS, on the Ram McNally GPS?
It kind of depends on what size you want, really. So far, I'm liking this 1050 because it seems a little more durable and
It's a bigger,
but it's a lot bigger screen.
It is. It's the size of like a small tablet.
Yeah.
But we like that because you can see everything really good and clear.
Yeah, as you get older, it gets harder to see.
Scott says, I slow cook pork shoulder with garlic, cumin, onion, salt, and pepper.
Right on.
Little Blinky says, I like my Rand McNally. See, Blinky likes Rand McNally. Gary says, hello from Elk Grove Village, Illinois.
How you doing?
Hey. Krista says, I never have pork tacos. We use chicken or burger.
Yeah, I like pork. When we're talking about pork, well, if we do ground pork, what we'll do is we'll just fry up. Instead of the burger, we'll fry up some ground pork and then add a tube of chorizo in with it, and it's really good.
Yeah.
You could actually do that with your burger too.
Yeah, you can do it with your burger. It seasons it perfectly. Missy says, good afternoon, G's. The video with the pups sure was funny this morning. Stay safe out there.
Yeah.
There.
Cookie?
Gigi's not falling for it.
No, she said, nah, you play too much.
Brenda says, where are you right now? We are in LaGrange, Kentucky.
Yeah, almost to Louisville.
Bruce says, so what is the big news? I'm waiting still.
We're waiting.
It's to
We're
come.
waiting also.
Donald.
Yeah, something like it.
I guess I shouldn't have said nothing to begin with. The reason why
Just get that put it on.
I don't say nothing about what's going on is because it hasn't happened yet. And as soon as it happens, and I know for a fact, for sure, then I'll put it out there, but I don't want to sound like a liar.
Sharon Beeman says, I'm Donald. Hey, my stepson is a flatbed driver, hauls heavy equipment. Donald says, LOL, Sherry Beeman, relax. Speaking from years of experience, we make fun of them as they make fun of us. LOL. D says, okay. Tammy says, ha ha ha. The feed said rabbit gallery.
I'm sure.
Sean says, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're going to do what they say can't be done.
All right, thanks for the copyright. Huh?
James Garrett says, got a long way to go. Rock it if you want to rock and roll. John says, where are we at now? LaGrange, Kentucky, hun. Brenda says, hi, from Florida. Hello, hun.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. You done got me a copy. You done got me a copyright. Let's do it.
Tammy says, Al Pastor is so good.
Yes, I
Can
like
only
Al Pastor.
find one place that has it. Tom Rex says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G.
There's I've had quite a bit of Al Pastor, but very few places that do it actually right. There's quick and easy ways to make it, and then there's actual right ways to make it.
Tom Rex says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G from Pennsylvania. Hope you have safe travels. Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
Donald says, all this food talk, now I want pork tacos.
Yeah, I can go for some of that.
Gloria says, I'm using pork tenderloin. Will that work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Pam says, smash that like button. Thank you, Pam. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, howdy, guys. Howdy,
How you
hon.
doing?
Jerry said, ground lamb is better. Never tried it with ground lamb.
Good to go.
Okay, so you cooking tacos next time? I get the invite.
Never need an invite.
Lori says hi from Fillmore, Utah. Well, hello.
Not to be confused with Phyllis.
I didn't hear what you said.
Not to be confused with Phyllis.
Oh,
You didn't even get it, did you?
Phyllis.
What's it called?
Fillmore.
Phyllis?
Oh, I thought you said Phil S. No, I didn't hear Phil S. I heard
Never
Phil
mind.
S.
Right over your head.
James says no freight in Phoenix. Arizona is
Arizona's
all too cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. I seen a few loads going that way, but I went to check to see what's coming out of there, and there ain't nothing coming out of there. So we said we're not going to Arizona.
McRun says on I-71 heading to Louisville, Kentucky. Scott says read comments above. Did I miss? I probably missed a bunch. Christ follower says thanks for the input, you guys. Stay safe out there. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You stay safe out on the big road as well, hon. Bruce says pork allergies. Don't even miss it. Carolyn says at work.
You can do the same thing with a burger.
Yeah.
You
Missing.
could actually do the same with ground chicken. Ground turkey.
Yeah. We used to do it with ground turkey too. Carolyn said at work. Or yeah, Carolyn. Missing getting in on being on the road with the G's. Dee said, so Mr. G, going to become a radio personality and running out of ideas, lol. Frank G tracks in the house. What?
What's going on?
Says I announced the big news yesterday. No one listens to me. Doug Mary says heading out to run errands. Just seeing you was on. Safe travels, love and hugs. Hope to see you later.
Much
Be
love,
careful
sir.
and have a good
You
day.
ain't gonna see me too much later because we're about done for the day.
Doreen says how far are we going today?
I got about another 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 20 minutes that I'm allowed to drive. So we'll be shutting down sometime between now and then.
James says our comeback to Canada, Ontario.
You've got to have the proof of vaccination, as far as I know, and got to have a passport, and I have neither.
John says I was gonna roll with you for a bit, just for old time's sake.
Yeah, sorry about it. Actually, we stopped while we were there and stopped at the rest area so I could take me an hour nap. I was really tired. When I woke up, I was still tired. Miss G didn't want to wake up either time we woke up.
No. Marty said hi from Gulf, California. Thanks for the ride along. You're welcome,
Right
hon.
on.
James Garrison said I spent 2 days in Phoenix. Finally found one for close to $2 and took it because it was super light.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sean says 5G or 5 Golf has been taken out. Cindy Cody says love listening to you two while I snap beans. Checker says, hey, if you're near Casey on the 19th, we are smoking pork to pull and ribs and whatever else we find to toss in the sauce.
That sounds good. I don't know if I'll be there close to the 19th though.
Krista said, keep doing it, Trucker G. I love it. William says, howdy from Texarkana, Arkansas. God bless. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
Karen Lynn says, hey, G's, you have a great day and God bless. Thank
We're heading
you.
up Arkansas, just down Texarkana.
Little Blinky says, do you recommend anyone for radio work?
Nowadays, probably not. We got a guy around where we live, but he's off the beaten path. You know, the guy in Maryland, he's pretty good. The guy up there in Walcott, he's not bad.
A lot of the CB shops that you used to know, the guys, they're
They're
gone
yeah,
anymore.
they're not around anymore.
Who was it? I can't remember what place it was. truck and to hear that horn. I have rewatched maybe 50 times now. LOL.
Oh, New York's
Thank you,
beautiful.
sweetheart. Jerry said we raise our own lambs. It's way cheaper than the store.
Oh, well, that
It's
makes
crazy
sense,
what they
then.
charge.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Just said I have not had many hamburgers for a long time. My benefits keep a roof over my head, bills paid till next month.
No, I understand that.
Diane said spokesperson for Bull Snot.
No.
Sean says real soon we won't have to pay debts, bills, insurance, etc. Debbie said love you guys and safe travels. Much love to you.
How do you figure we're not going to pay debts, bills, insurance, etc.? Or you saying you're not going to?
I might have been, yeah. Bruce says, who's feeling what? Now, dang, medicating little G Gonzalez. He has a cough that sounds like a sick animal. Well, I hope he starts feeling better, honey.
You're going to have to find your buddy. You didn't get out of there in time.
Carol says, morning from Arizona. Stay safe, rolling on the road. Thank you, hon. Patricia said, hi, G's. Hope you're having a blessed day from Arizona. Love you both. Much love
Much
to you.
love.
Donald said, Walcott CD shop is pretty good.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, looks like it's going to rain. It looks a little dark up ahead.
Looking to let it down.
Candace says, good morning, G's, from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Good morning, hun.
Good morning.
Joe says, good radio guy in Joplin at Chrome Shop, retired military radio guy. Oh,
I haven't had to have any work done there, so I can. So
couldn't
I didn't
speak
know.
on it. Kathy says, hi, Mr. G.
You talking about the guy over by Flying J, or is there another one? Oh, he said over by Chrome Shop.
At the Chrome Shop, yes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Which Chrome Shop you talking about? Four States, or
I'm guessing 4
the
States.
Petro one?
Kathy says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G. My sister Lisa was a trucker. I just found out that live tracking exists. She wished it existed when she drove. She lives in Waverly, Ohio. Hi to my sister Lisa and Pam and family.
How you doing?
John says, just a red-headed stepchild I see, LOL. I understand. Love you guys anyways. Love you too, honey.
Welcome to the club, John.
Calista says, hi everyone. My hubby is driving and I am riding, heading to Georgia with avocado.
Enjoy that ride.
Ooh,
And bring me some of them avocados.
Mama Portia in the house. Say good afternoon, G
They'll never
family.
miss a case. They'll never miss a case.
Love you guys. Travel safe. Love you too, Mama Portia.
Love you too, mamas.
D says Mr. G is making a record of his life on the road songs. John says, I thought about grabbing you a mannequin. Yes, I didn't have to.
No. Next time, John.
Kelsey says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G. Good afternoon, hon. Debbie says, big news. Trucker G is going to sing Johnny Cash and take it on the road.
Yeah. I'd be starved to death.
Krista says, no, friends, no more talk about DOA and the critters, please. Darlene Chandler says, have a blessed day and prayers for safe travels, G's. Love y'all. Love you too, honey. Italian Princess says, lots of Arizona in the G ride today. Phoenix here. Sherry Beeman says, Trucker G, Mrs. G, when do we get to hear the new change?
As soon as...
Joe Nagy says, guy by Flying J burns radios up at 4 States.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were talking about.
Okay. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, have you ever hauled apples?
Yes. Out of Washington State, quite a bit of them.
Little Blinky says, Walcott sounds good. I've been doing a lot out of that area lately. Awesome. I'll probably be your best bet then, huh?
Yeah. said that because I'm going to have some work done on this one if I don't take it to timekeeper. They jump frequency a little bit.
Texas, he said his thumb is out and he's riding your bumper. OMG, I'm dying.
We're not heading that way.
Someone else said they were in Texarkana.
We're heading to Arkansas, but not that far. We're heading to Jonesboro.
Brenda says, my husband and I always talked about being truckers. Enjoyed listening to y'all.
Right on.
Timothy Church says, hey y'all, how are you doing today? I see you're out of Facebook jail.
What's going on, Timothy?
Jen says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G. Safe travels. Good afternoon, hon. Scott says, I have a CB I got modified by a Navy sub radio guy at Florida, Georgia line in 1987.
Right on.
Talks 25 miles. Dude did me correct. Only $50 back then.
Heck yeah.
Julie said Tucson here.
Somebody's feeling a little needy.
She is.
What's the matter, Mama? Huh? What's the matter with my girl? What's the matter with my girl, huh?
Dr. Pepper Drinker said someone said that you and X-Ray were on a video yesterday, but I couldn't find the video.
No, we weren't on a video.
We did get to see X-Ray yesterday.
Yeah, I seen him for a few.
Bruce says, hey John, don't grab mine. They're all broken. Mannequins. Judy said, what you hauling now? Labels.
Labels.
Ron Young says, hello G's from Reno, Nevada. Prayers for safe travels today. Thank you, hon. Ken said, Worm is in the house. You'll have a safe and great day. God bless. God bless you guys. Joanna said, good morning, G family. Just got home from the dentist. I'm hoping it wasn't bad. I read your comment earlier, and I was hoping you didn't have to have too much done at the dentist. Tammy says, just put pork ribs on the smoker for a late lunch. Going to be canning dilly beans and pickled broccoli this afternoon. Melody says, got a driving question. When you are pulling doubles, how do you turn? Does the second trailer follow like the bumper pull trailer?
Make it extra wide is what you're going to have to do. It's going to track inside.
Viper Simulations and Gaming says, good afternoon, G's. I've been taking my radios to a local tech here for the last 20 plus years. Never had an issue, and he can make a radio really talk.
That's awesome.
Works out of shop at his house.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's good.
That's a find right there. Is a good person to work on your CB. Mechanic Eric says, hi guys. Hey Eric.
What's going on, Eric? We're heading that way, man. How long are you going to be around for?
Roy Strong says, good afternoon, G's. Good afternoon. Timothy Church says the label should be love action. G's after dark. Did you see them nipples? Hot dog. That car is sexy. Brandy says, what weight of load? What per mile price? The weight of the load is what? 1,500 pounds?
Yeah.
It's light. Get down, get down, get down.
And as far as mile, what it's paying per mile, ain't nothing paying right now. It's ridiculous.
Frank said pulling doubles is no big deal. Backing them up is a thrill a minute.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballpark, ain't it?
Dr. Pepper Drinker said to whoever was in Facebook jail, I think you need to make a fake account so you can say what you want and have your normal one out of jail. Mechanic Eric says Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. We'll be there. We're going to be there probably Thursday evening. Friday. We'll be there Thursday and Friday. Let's get together, man. Let's go have some meat or something. When is that memorial and what time is it also? I'd love it if we could make it home in time for that.
Randy says, how ridiculous per mile price. She's asking how much per mile price on the load. What are you into?
Yeah, I don't pay enough. I'm kind of embarrassed to even say.
Timothy says, oh, I figured you drop
To get me where I need to be.
drop one to back up a double.
Usually you do. Usually. But you can run into some spots where you ain't got no choice.
Timothy N says, Mr. G, swing by here, pick up this rain, take it to Texas. Eric says, Tracy's event is 6 p.m. on the 11th. What is today? 9th, right?
Is that Thursday or Friday?
Today's the 10th. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Do me a favor if you would, Eric. He's got your number, doesn't he?
Yes.
Text Mrs. G the address, because there's a good chance we might be able to make that. I mean, if they'd like to have us. I mean, I hate to just invite myself. I'm so good at it, though. I'm thinking we might just be able to barely make it. I'd love to pay my respects.
Yes. Darlene says, big hugs to you, Eric. Tracy would be proud for what you have done.
Yeah, I appreciate what you've done. Not that it matters what I think, man, but
No, that's awesome.
much respect.
Then he got the ambulance back to her family. Scott says, Trucker G switched to oversized. Oops. Made a great living. Oversized pays great and almost always get to sleep at night. And my escorts were awesome.
Right on.
Timothy says, makes sense when I pick up Ash. We ended up leaving some sketchy ass motel and almost had to unhook the U-Haul to get the F out. LOL. JJ Juber says, yes, it was. Eric sent me the address. Thank
Awesome.
you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Good yourself up.
I
didn't you?
did. I cracked myself up. What is it? The squish us? Haha, I'm funny.
Hi, buddy.
What are you fussing at?
She's barking and growling at something back there.
That giraffe back there.
Is that what it is?
She's staring right at that giraffe, and every time you hit a bump, it moves.
She's not liking it.
It's a toy, baby. It's not gonna hurt you. Now you're gonna be a vicious guard dog.
Now you're vicious.